Yo, little scalp a lot, baby. I want to go over these trades from this morning because it's fresh on my mind, and it was a pretty tough little start. Um, Traded SPRC and BDRX. Both kind of failed the bigger picture, and let's just go over SPRC first. Last week was a penny theme, so we seen this thing ripping. I really liked this push up on the 5 minute. Um, Really nice volume. I mean, this is a typical runner. Not uncommon to see this thing freaking popping, but I gave it a shot just because of the theme from last week, and unfortunately, it just didn't work. This was a nice push up, nice volume, and I was watching this first 5 minute flag right here. It was really extend off of the 5 minute 8. But I was like, I did see this support here. Actually, no, let's see. When did I take a trade on this? Yeah, I was kind of watching this support level right here because this was like 47s, made a nice 1 minute flag over it, ripped, and I was kind of looking for this to hold. I think I was taking starters off of VWAP here. I think I had about 49s, and unfortunately, it just broke right through it, came back up, failed, and then yeah, this one didn't hold up. I mean, maybe it was this 1 minute candle right here that kind of was on higher volume. Yeah, I mean, just looking in hindsight, we did have like increasing selling volume, like coming down to VWAP in this support area. So maybe that was a red flag, maybe it wasn't. I don't know, but unfortunately, this one just didn't work. Moving on to BDRX, another disappointing 5 minute setup for sure. This one again had a nice move up. This was kind of like the first 5 minute pullback. I guess you can say I didn't really trade this because, I mean, I think it was just a little bit higher risk for me. Maybe. I don't know. Like I said, could have been high risk, could have been not. Either way, this was the nice setup. But I kind of always want to see it set up over like a pivot or something that I can reference as support. So once this started moving up, I really liked this pivot at 446s. This pivot on the 5 minute right here, 446s, I marked that out. I wanted to see the nice lower volume pullback. You also had VWAP right here, so I was willing to like take some trades off of VWAP and still use this support level as a risk off. I did take some starters in here off VWAP. I think I took some at like 459. I got filled. This wasn't a bad position. It made this push right here. I was looking for the first 5 minute candle to make a new high. I was in about right here. It made this push, and I just did not take any off the table here. I don't know why. I guess it was just so close. I was looking for it to just pop over this 5 minute candle to make a new high for 488s, and it started to make a little 1 minute flag, and I was like, okay, I'm looking for it to rip. I just didn't get any off the table. I did not get any off the table. I ended up stopping out. I had my line like right here, so I had about 459 average right here. I was risking off the low of these two candles right here, 452s, and I ended up stopping out for a small loss on that one. I was kind of frustrated. I mean, I did get about 25 cents a share right here, and I just wasn't quick enough to take profits. I mean, I think in looking back on this trade, I definitely have to take some off here. I mean, that's the first resolution. Take some profits out the table, break even on the rest. That ultimately led me taking a loss on this one. I was willing to reposition because, again, I was still watching this 446s. I took another dip trade here. I think I had about 456 average. I was risking about that 10 cents. I tried to make a little push here. I was still looking for that first 5 minute candle to make a new high. I just never got it. We just never got it, and ended up stopping out when this first 5 minute candle opened. It just freaking broke down. So kind of unfortunate. Gonna see what we have at the open. But I mean, big lesson here was just like I had a good entry here, and I had a decent push, a nice little base hit, and I gotta take some profits off the table here, just to protect myself, even if it's a smaller day. This was a pretty decent little move. This was a little 30-cent move, and to take no profits right here was definitely a mistake. So, if I do have this nice green candle push, look at this, had increase in volume. Volume was coming in right here too. on that breakout, I got to take some profits into that. Because then if it does fail and I just ended up, taking a trade from green to red, which is no bueno. But it's all good. Tough lessons. We're gonna learn them, and we're gonna keep hammering because I'm just never gonna quit this shit. Let me see. I had a nice lotto trade on STSS this morning. It was pretty interesting. I was watching this thing kind of like looked similar to SUNE from last week to me. Had a nice like longer 5 minute pullback, and I remember SUNE last week dipped below VWAP before it ripped for the day. And I just so happened to be looking at the tape right before 7 a.m. and I seen a 100K seller, and that thing was just getting shipped into, and I slapped the ask, and I ended up riding this nice little move right here. But obviously, these losses on SPRC and BDRX, I'm red on the day right now, but it's all good. I mean, I'm stepping up to the plate. The execution just has to be there, and I got to take profits when they're there. But otherwise, we're gonna see what we got it open. I just wanted to go over these trades while we're fresh, and yeah, we're gonna keep hammering at it. Peace.